Why do people leave the church? Because it still goes back to, I'm gonna bring in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? One of our needs as human beings is to have a place to be accepted, loved, and appreciated. And if you think about church for me, like, my father was a minister, so I had to go to church. My whole family was in church. You know what I'm saying? We was at vacation Bible school, Sunday school, all of that. But what really made me want to get up and go every day is because I had church friends. You know what I'm saying? I had friends that I wanted to get to church to see because we didn't necessarily go to the same school, and Sunday was the only time I could connect with my friends. And so essentially the church provided this level of like connection, emotional support, this place to like be with, people who resonated with me. And then we got something from it. You know what I'm saying? We went to the fellowship hall after church on Sundays to eat. You know what I'm saying? We did that most Sundays, not just on special Sundays. We went to the fellowship hall to eat. We went outside and played with the kids. And I think, what I see from church now is I do see a lot of churches now trying to create spaces for young people, but a lot of that got lost. And if young people, if people, period, don't have a place where they can look at the people on the pew next to them and be like, that's my friend, then you lose that, you lose that sense of community. And so, you know, I think the thing that's important to note though is like now we're the adults. We're the people, just like in our families, just like in every other space of our lives. We're the adults who now make the decision in those buildings about what should be happening. You know what I'm saying? So we can't look and say, man, well, they're not doing this for me no more. At this point, it's like, well, what are you doing for them? And we got to create spaces for other men, for other kids. We got to create spaces within these institutions where people can feel like they have a friend. They're welcome.
That's real.
Yeah.